marvelous.
No More Heroes is a game made by the Japanese game author Suda51, who is known for his wacky, outlandish games such as Lollipop Chainsaw, Shadows of the Damned, and Killer 7. The game was originally made from the Nintendo Wii, but has been ported over to coincide with the release of No More Heroes 3, and is ported over in a dual pack with No More Heroes 2 and Travis Strikes Again. And I believe this transition has gone over well, even if it is glaringly obvious where the motion controls fit in. The art style for this game, I believe, suits with its R-rated Saturday morning cartoon vibe well, and lends itself to the atmosphere the game is trying to set, which is light-hearted but fun and violent. The soundtrack in this game is also good, as it is appropriately rock-themed. However, it can get a bit repetitive with the same few notes in the standard combat sequences, but when it gets to the boss fights it does have its appropriate epicness, as these are larger-than-life bosses and very, very outlandish characters. The story for this game, along with everything else, is absolutely insane, while essentially the story does its role and is fun to play through. The main character, Travis Touchdown, is a social reject who spends most of his time whining, being helpless with women, and could only be more unlikable if you found out he was clubbing baby penguins in his time off and helplessly murdering people. But it is hilarious watching his pursuits through this crazy world of lightsaber wielding ninjas and watching him get helplessly strung along by the character of Sylvia. If I were to sum up his character simply, it would be in a similar vein to Deadpool, with the fourth wall breaking, this self-burn type style of comedy, even though he's so helplessly unaware that if he was any more unaware he'd be like an ostrich with his head in the sand. So if you enjoy that type of humour in the protagonist, then I think you will like Travis. Gameplay is fun, however, like my previous review Ultimate Alliance 3, the game can come to a bit of a grind when it comes to the sections between the main assassinations missions. However, the variety of job centre jobs are fun, and I find myself looking forward to finding out the next one after beating the assassination mission, more than the contract assassinations. My personal highlight would probably be the lawnmower one, as it's strangely cathartic. The assassination leaderboard missions themselves, or the boss missions to put it simply, are varied and fun, and each one has its own unique enemies and environments, which gives them all memorable qualities, like Dr. Death and Bad Girl in the baseball stadium, and Speedbuster's massive nuclear cannon, though my personal favourite fights are the Shinobi boss fight in the school and the final fight in front of the castle with Darkstar. While there is not much in the way of replayability, it's very satisfying gameplay loop and very memorable fight. While I know the market today is opening back up to single player games like Elden Ring, Dying Light and Horizon Forbidden West are no longer the massive multiplayer shooter dominated land space that it was in the early 2010s. They are all massive open world games, and I believe that there is a place for these simple linear games like No More Heroes, and I believe it shouldn't be overlooked because of this, and it's still on sale on Nintendo Switch as far as I believe, and I would recommend picking it up if you want to have an insane but enjoyable time.